What was step one in order to ensure that this SCA tool actually gets used?
Yeah, I mean, it was understanding the tool first, right? So to make sure that it was consumable and even the pain points of other tools for the product teams that were using it, knowing what might have been blockers for them when we introduced an IAC SaaS or whatnot. But with SCA, it was literally a Confluence page where we first said, okay, here's, what the tool does, how it scans, what a false positive looks like, how to check off your false positives and focus on your real threats. And so that was a Confluence page that got built. And then once the tool was up and ready and scanning, we actually then had a dashboard that was live that hooked in to all of the product teams, the repos and everything that needed to be behind it. And then we rolled out a comms plan. It was really like a marketing push of, hey teams, we want you to get behind this. Here's how it's going to benefit you in all of these ways, especially with, making you more secure, being able to fix it before it hits, that PR live in the cycle and downstream where you might have to stop for a critical and be an all hands on deck. So really explaining to them the benefits of it in that launch plan, and our CISO was a big part of going to his leadership partners and saying, we want you guys to adopt this. And so it was a great rollout. It was really, everybody had a little bit to do with it.
What did day two look like after the launch?
Obviously, you have your early adopters, right? People who jumped on it, immediately got it done, whether it's because they're those people that can't stand to have something on their checklist, so they did it, or because they really saw the value in it. Day two, I would say not day two. I would say like week two or week three, right? When those early adopters start to slow down and you're starting to see, that bell curve start to kind of go off. Well, that's when you hit them with that second push, right? Those Slack messages, those reminders, those, hey, leadership, here's the dashboard. Take a look and see where your team falls. You never wanted to actually call out anybody not doing a request, but more of like promoting and actually praising those that had. And so just getting that attention back around and, just a reminder, because whether people are out on vacation or it just falls off their radar, you always have to have that second and third and fourth push to kind of see to kind of get you where you need to be.